Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the next episode. I believe this should be episode 12 now of Terra Invicta. We are currently playing as the European Union. There's a bit of Russia as well, actually, which is the Eurasian Union. Now, in the last episode, we managed to get the mining situation online, and that has really ramped us up. We can look at potentially building our first naval vessel soon. But what I want to focus on in this episode is going to be Mars and colonization. And in that essence, if we go to the solar system and we have a look at Mars, we need to gain these resources. That's what I really want to do, is gain as many of these resources as possible. So these are fizz isles we can gain from there. That's what I think I'll go for this. So I'm going to do found outpost. And I'm just going to keep launching more of those missions. I want to try and colonize as much of Mars as possible. We've also had some colonizations of these asteroids around. Vesta, I don't really want to do anything with. We also have Humanity First over here. Do we have any other asteroids I can do? We can essentially look at some of these asteroids. We don't have too much of an idea of kind of the resources that these will have on it. In terms of sites, yeah, we know this about that. We're going to launch... So prospectant, we know these are the resources. We've got a prospector probe on the route. We can probably colonize Europa. But because we have such a leap and bounds in terms of our boost capacity compared to a lot of these nations, we should really try and make use as much as we can of that boost capacity to get as many placements as possible. In terms of our agents, we're going to keep them on the back draw. We're going to keep using them wherever we can. We're currently over our limit, and we're currently trying to unify some states. That's obviously going to take some time, so we can't do that right now. So I'm going to have to get rid of one of two of these control points, at least somewhere. I'm not going to get rid of Spain because we're going to get Spain shortly. If I have a look at allies, you will be good on the 10th of August, which is not that far away. And that should then give us a bunch of more capacity back. Over here, this gives us about 16. There's a lot of capacity needed for these areas. So we're going to just try and improve right now with upgrades to our guys. So we're going to go for admin. Alacus Brands gives +3 to the economy. Space mining, I like that. Improve our space mining. We can also provide billionaire. We can give them billionaire trait, which gives them a lot of income. Over here, augment, administration. No, we can't do administration. We can do persuasion. Get us more of that bonus up. You can get a administration point, or you have max administration. Then go for command. And then over here, we'll go for admin. And we get a bunch of different guys here. Assault alien asset. Opal Industries, that provides us with income. Wolfhound. Virgo products, what does that provide? +2 to the economy. This provides economy, so let's go for that. Let's get increased economies. Benefits. I'm also trying to improve Russia at the moment. I'm trying to get Russia to be, sort themselves out. We're gonna have to wait to see territory over there,
Standing by for orders.
And we're gonna keep trying to gain control in these territories where we can.
I'll speak with them.
Ready for orders.
Purge. Maybe 3% chance. You guys are currently trying to purge in here. We're going to give 52% chance for that.
Opposition. What's the op?
We're going to investigate this guy who's currently hanging around.
Where do you need me?
And then I'm also going to survey areas in western or eastern Germany.
Initiating recon.
Okay, let us improve.
I think we had a breakthrough.
We've inspired them.
Setting a watch.
And if we have a look at what do we need for our actual ship, because I do want to try these ships out, we're going to need about 38 of those resources. I'm also going to look, we just need more mission controls. We're currently waiting to get that mission control capacity back. We've been hampered recently, unfortunately, but we should be able to hopefully get that capacity back to us. Currently in July.
We've got some intel on our target.
We found a target out. Hopefully we can continue to take over the legislature and all these other things and get Germany under wraps.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Majority of the population does support us now. National industries. We've got someone trying to attempt to go into Russia. That's bad for us. Okay, we are trying to get that crackdown in, and we're going to go into August soon, it looks like. We are currently waiting on that. Project mission available. Devolve Space Command. We better resist disruptions to our mission control. Spins off a new org into faction. We are currently researching shipyard, we're also reaching counterinsurgency operations, and we're going into settlement hubs, which will improve our hubs that we can use. Okay. Come on.
Our people have taken control.
There we go. Managed to purge and get control in Germany of the legislature, which is nice and all, but we are obviously over capacity by quite some bit.
Where to?
That's costing us a ton of influence. I don't know what more to do. I really don't want to lose control of any of this. I mean, we'll sort this out. I mean, this is going to be a rough time. 10th of August. We will be able to sort it out. So what we'll do... Oh, we don't have the ability to do hostile takeover. Not hostile takeover. It's a national policy. We have to give up a nation. I'm going to give up... How much is this? 6, 12... Like 12... Like 21. I'm going to abandon these nations. Okay, I abandoned that. I'm going to abandon Spain. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but that should work. No, we won't abandon Spain because I don't want to risk it. Survey location.
Setting a watch.
We've got to wait until the
Reporting
next go.
Ready for my mission.
Where do you need me?
Stabilize these countries. Stabilize
We'll restore
Romania.
peace to this nation. Standing by.
Public campaign gets us support in
We
Romania.
must persuade the people. At your service.
We're over our mission control capacity at the moment because of our nations, because we've abandoned certain nations, unfortunately.
Making our case.
Eyes up.
Okay, we're gonna have to get that capacity in. Influence is on the way. 1.9 from control points. Oof, that's not good.
Violence is abating.
Okay, we're stabilizing
Public
Romania.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
The people will come to our side.
If we can just survive
Public
now
opinion
for
is
this, we
moving
can
in
get
our direction.
Romania and potentially also get Spain immediately. And then we can really start to ramp up the efforts near Germany and all these other territories.
Home is wherever you...
Okay, that allows building of larger settlements. We've lost the control points in Russia. Okay, I'm going to have to take that back as soon as possible. It is just the national industries, though. It's not that bad. Okay. So I'm going to order you...
Acknowledged.
Go purge them.
We're
Get them out.
taking power. Your orders.
We are going to order
Reporting in.
you to set national policy.
Heading to the capital.
Standing by.
You can hold your position for now. We're just going to have you survey in
On
Moscow.
overwatch.
Over here,
Where
we
to?
can begin to look for some of this. So how much longer until we can get this sorted out for us? 24th of September. So we can nearly get Romania in. We just need to finish off
Standing by for
purging
orders.
on that
orders?
route. It gives a 1% purge chance.
Ready.
You're doing that. I mean, I don't really want you doing that, but there's 20 to
I'm
be able
here.
to defend.
Where to?
Go investigate these aliens. Well, not aliens, but
You'll
these
see
other
what they're up
agents.
to. Ready. Eyes on target.
Initiating
Firm
surveillance.
assignments. Go. We cannot afford to lose Russia at the moment. Alright, we are getting that
Person of
vote on the
interest
way.
surveilled.
We just got a person of interest. I believe that is from the Protector. They're probably going to start sweeping in on Slovakia.
Surveillance complete.
Okay. We should be able to resolve this situation somewhat shortly here. Because we will
Mission
be able to
complete.
get back unification with Slovakia is very close. Get Slovakia. Okay, Slovakia done. And then we will be able to get Spain next. Because they're going to take over Slovakia. I didn't want that, but getting Slovakia is a big play. We lost one to the servants there. Deploy our forces to quell resistance. Western Russia increases. No. Quell the resistance.
Our enemies are still in control.
Failed the purge mission. We need to really end that war as quickly as possible, ideally. Okay, well, next we can...
Where do you need me?
You are going to defend our interests in Germany.
Making things safe for our people.
Your orders?
I don't think we can do that, though. We need to be able
Ready
to
to go.
actually...
At your service.
Don't defend interests. Go here. Oh, no. Go over here and get me that influence back.
We must persuade the people.
I'm here.
I'm going to spend then...
Where do you need
Oh,
me?
God, it's been a bit janky today.
Heading to the capital.
Okay, go over
Acknowledge.
to you.
Acknowledged.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Your
That's what I
orders?
want. We're gonna have you
I'm
begin
here.
your purging. So purge. We can have a chance there, but we have a better chance over here. I'm gonna do 4 influence there. Get
Terminating
that
the
purge over
opposition.
on Germany.
Reporting in.
You build up public support. We have good public support there. We have decent public support there. We're gonna get more public
We'll make
support
our
in
appeal.
Romania.
Ready to go.
We're gonna stabilize Romania as well.
We'll turn down the heat.
And then, yeah, everything looks good for that. We're nearly at the place where we can start building a warship. We are currently trying to get that mission control capacity up, but we're going to have to wait, obviously. Okay. We are on the way on getting that mission control in. Pay 15. Debris in orbit decreases by 1. Enter debris and catalog database. Yeah, 50. We will get that a little bit of research. I don't
We're
want to
winning
spend
their hearts
volatiles.
and minds.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We were unable to.
Let's have a look.
increase
Ship
security.
construction then. Ship construction. This vessel. Add to queue. 90 days remaining. We can build that. That's on the way. Okay. So that'll take 90 days. Currently building. We're building a ship for the first time. And I doubt it's going to be very effective, but I'm sure that'll give us some
Policy
kind of
direction
bonus.
complete.
Unification with Spain. There we go. That got everything under wraps now for us. And we now have control of Spain. So this is a big control now for us. A lot of control. Yeah, we are increasing funding. We're trying to get boosted. We're trying to get unity up as well a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to focus in on unity because that's kind of the big thing at the moment. We don't really need knowledge. And it increases education, increases all of that. We'll keep education somewhat low. The economy can be kept also somewhat low as well. And mission control, we're going to reduce that if possible to try and focus on welfare and focus on some of the other aspects to make people happier. In terms of September now, if we go and have a look at regions, relations, we should be able to look at Romania, 24th of September. That should be the next nation we should be able to unify with. Mobile Space Lab, Space Science Lab available. A 99% chance.
We are in control
We now have
now.
full control of Germany. We're going to focus on getting your economy back up. So, unity, and then the economy. Welfare's fine where it is. Military, get rid of all of that. Spoils, get rid of all of it. Same with build army. Very good. And now, hopefully, we'll get the unity up enough. But we now have full control there, which is fantastic. So we have control over Germany now. We have pretty much all the big players in Europe under our control, except for maybe Poland. Poland's a bit of a big player. It's not that big compared to Germany, but still a big player. I'm going to defend all our interests in Germany.
Protecting our interests.
I'm going to have you
What's
head
the-
over and start trying to
Ready for
purge
my
these
mission.
guys that are trying to get into our Russian situation. Actually,
Removing
purge
our
into
enemies.
there, because we can
Standing
probably
by
get
for
Hungary
orders.
unified up. And then you can set a national
On my way to
policy.
the capital.
And I'm
Ready to
also going to
go.
have you set a national
Where
policy
to?
in Russia.
Time to make our move.
Reporting in.
Public campaign. Yeah, let's
We
get a
must
public campaign
persuade the
in the European Union.
Securing our control.
Defend interests were good. We've got that vessel now being built and on the way. We've got 17 capacity, so I'm going to use that capacity to keep going into Mars. So establish me a outpost. We're going to do that. What resources are here? They're okay. 1.6. I like Temper Terra, so we will do that. Found outpost. And then once we've got that capacity up, we can go over here. And this is where we will do mining complex, build in space. We will do fission pile, build in space. Go back. And then over here, we will do the exact same thing. And then fission pile. There we go. And that will get us those resources we want. But that will also get the outpost mining complex. And the more minerals we'll get generated, the better for us overall. We're going into Mars pretty heavily, to be honest. Okay, go back to Earth, please. There we go. A lot of stations now orbiting.
In their minds.
Mission complete.
Federation, we can't do without Kyrgyzstan. Cede territory to the European Union. Yes. We've ceded Kharkiv and the Ukraine fully to the EU. This is causing us some issues, obviously, but we can stabilize and we can sort the EU out. But we've now got Ukraine in, and so our economy is a lot better now. Obviously, Russia did take a hit from that, but I don't really care about Russia, to be honest. I'm more in it for its nukes.
Complete.
Unify with Romania. Okay, we now have access to Romania, and yeah, we're making some really great progress overall. Hungary, manage allies. How much longer we have to wait for you? 22nd of February, we can get Hungary in.
We've removed some threats.
Remove those servants from there. Poland also has an army now, so I would like to seize that so the servants don't have it. But now we've regained Hungary control, we need to get Greece back.
Sisters and brothers, I remind you the...
Okay, we can begin looking at some new research. Biotechnology. Cybernetics, space agriculture. Let's go for biotechnology, actually. That seems like a base research we might need. Okay, and let's continue on. +1, investigation when I cancel as they're detecting aliens. Okay, we're getting a lot more influence now. So I'm going to have you go around and start protecting some of these territories that we have available to us. Protect the EU, most
Securing
importantly.
our interests.
Ready.
And then let's have a look at...
What's the up? Standing by.
Cancel
Ready for
you,
orders.
please. Confirm assignments. Okay. You. What are you doing? You are sitting there. We're going to get you to stabilize... I'm going to stabilize the EU.
We'll make things safe. At your service.
We're going to public campaign. I mean, most people like us. Germany we have now under control. Belarus, do we have a... No, we don't have a claim on Belarus, but we can definitely get that into a federation. Yeah, so, what can we do? Right. Well, we have pretty much all the EU now. Greece is definitely something we want to be looking into, potentially. Our military scores dropped a lot because we've been combining ourselves in terms of our naval powers, but we're nearly at 20 trillion GDP, which is nearly almost on par with the United States, which is very nice. But we need to get Poland and Germany. Germany will put us over once we are able to get that situation done, and that will take us until... We'll have to join the Federation, obviously, and then we can. Yeah, we have to wait until we can get this. We need to consolidate. Public campaigning. Poland. Let's target Poland.
Ready for orders.
Stabilize.
Ready for orders.
Stabilize.
Ready for my mission. At your service.
Protect.
Ready for your orders.
I'm going to protect Hungary.
Securing our control.
Acknowledged.
And what we're going to do with you. Public campaign in Poland as well.
I will try to sway the
Then let me
Buckley.
have a look at Habs. Fleet ship construction. So we are building that ship. That's 68 days to go. And let me have a look at building up our Habs. We have 18 available, so we can go for another Martian Hab, unless we've found more resources on, say, like Palace. Sites. Yeah, we found that's a lot of volatiles. So we'll go. We'll send the colony to Palace actually. Found outpost, Palace, and if we go to Habs now, we go to Palace. We can begin mining operations on the colony. That'll take a lot longer, but they'll be able to mine a ton of volatiles, which we'll need, and then we will also put on a fission pile as well. Send that over. Can we help? Can we improve any more? I think next I'm going to go for Habs and focus on getting research up, maybe.
Making things safe for our people.
Okay, go for this. But we're really starting to get into the solar system now. Okay, let's go back into Earth.
Things are stabilizing.
We are stabilizing EU.
Things are stabilizing.
There we go, 0.5.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay, more public opinion in Poland. Missile tests. Yeah, not great at all from Pakistan, because they do have those nuclear weapons, and unfortunately that's in the control of the servants. We want to probably gain control of that if possible. We now have access to the shipyard. Augmented research. Is there any researchers we should just go for? Hydrobiology. Defoliants. Saltwater. Operations Center. Mobile Science Lab. Sodium Heat Sinks. Mobile Space Science Lab. Ooh. Interesting. I like that. We can potentially use that to build a ship that can do science stuff. I wouldn't actually mind that. That's cool. Settlement core. New projects available. We can build settlement cores. We're nearly done with this. I'm going to go into that and we'll put one research into there. We'll finish that up. Once we get that counterinsurgency operations done. And let's go. Okay, you can investigate alien activity. Go do that.
Headed there now.
I'm here.
You can potentially... Can we get relations? How would we unify these two nations? Unification. Must be in federation until then. Must own all control points in Russia. Kazakhstan has claim. We should have a claim on you. The Eurasian Union does. So we would need to first off get control of the other points. We still have that point not controlled by us.
Your orders?
So we're going to try and deal with that.
Terminating the opposition. Ready for my mission.
Rally support in Poland. Keep doing it. Get as much support as possible because Poland is going to be a problem. Yeah.
I will tell our story.
Standing by.
Defensive operations. We're going to defend interests
Protecting our
in
interests.
Russia.
Ready for my mission.
You can begin
I
advising
will help
the
them.
EU. We need to, of course, keep work on it, and we need to make sure that we get the military up as well. I'm going to spend some into the military. We're getting up boost. We're getting up unity. We need that unity to be able to sort the polarized climate out, which is not great at the moment. Confirm assignments, and yeah, let's keep going on.
Making things safe for our people.
Lending my expertise.
So we should be waiting on you now. Let's have a look. 22nd of February is next. We also need to keep gaining control of these territories. And then we're also going to be waiting. Planes +2 to stabilize missions. Nice. Settlement core. Everything into that, please. That'll be done 25th of November. But if we go over to Germany, how much longer am I going to wait on you? So join Federation, we get 80 days. And then if I go over to Habs, not Habs, if Council, do we have any extra things we can get? A few things. We have this intelligence directory. We need 250 influence for that, though. Okay, we're hopefully going to be able to purge these guys over here. Civilian photonic computing. Ooh, that's a pretty good research if we can get that, actually.
We've moved the needle.
Big increase in Poland. We should be able to get all of Russia now.
Recon complete.
Did we ever get, like, do missions to the outer solar system or the inner? I think it was the inner, right? Yeah, go launch Prospector probe to both of these. Oh, do we know what's on Venus? Oh, yeah, obviously we can't. It's uninhabitable. However, yeah, we do have various orbits we can put stations in. Low Earth orbit's being very clustered up at the moment. Iron rich. Could potentially have quite a few minerals on that planet. But yeah, we're going to get that. When are we building that ship? 40 days. We're very, very close, and that'll be a big deal when that does happen.
The opposition remains in power.
Really? Oh, God's sakes. I'll have to send you in again to deal with that. Regime change in Chile? Yeah, I'd imagine so. The US is going all freedom over it. Freedom, baby. That's what they're doing anyway. And let's go over here, and we're going to begin purging. Again,
We're taking power.
I care about taking that over.
Acknowledged.
Defend interests in the
Securing
EU.
our interests.
Reporting in.
We've stabilized them. We can begin. This is pretty much a stable country as well. Keep advising as much as we can. We want to get improve the EU as much as possible. Keep building up public support.
Making our case. Standing by for orders.
And keep up public support as well.
I will tell our story.
Confirm assignments. Let's go.
Securing our control.
It's now November.
Offering assistance.
Okay, we're now increasing the military to be able to get to the information age at least. Cubulation Mobile Space Science Lab. So now let's begin research. Where was it? On augmented learning, electronic countermeasures, global listening network, information science lab. Where was it? There we go. Civilian photonic computing. Oh, that's a big research. We can't do that. Potassium heat sinks, energy lab, devolved space command. Let's go for that then. I'm going to get settlement core done on the way anyway. We'll try and get Russia fully under control.
Increasingly with us.
Impose sanctions on Pakistan.
Will come to our side.
War against New Zealand. Bloody hell.
Our associates are now in charge.
There we go. We now have control over all of Russia. Very nice. Is there anything else we can gain then from any of these? We can gain Wolfhound Forge Comp. Sculptor Metals. That gets us more mining. So that's what we will do. More mining the better, I say. Oh, we now regain that army over there. We're going to ally Russia if possible here. Also ally Hungary. We'll have to be ready to defend them if the US goes after. Boosting. Armies not being built, obviously. We are going to get them back out of the atomic age, though, which is going to be useful. Unity, we're increasing. We need to get that polarized up as much as possible. Confirm assignments. Defend interests. You are defended. Defend Kazakhstan.
Securing our interests.
Standing by.
Investigate alien activity. Can you potentially do a coup over here? 24% chance.
Time for a change.
Go do a coup in Pakistan.
Right.
Get rid of those nuclear weapon threats that are coming at us. And then... we can move you to the a space station if we wanted to go investigate, but I doubt that would matter. Let's go for public campaigns. More public campaign. This is kind of the play of the game, really, is how we're doing these public campaigns. Purge. 5%. Can we do a crackdown on these? No, we can't. Let's start building up some public campaigns in Sweden as well.
Making things safe for our people.
Because I really would love to get control over Germany in terms of getting that alliance. Victor 17 has entered low Earth orbit. Project complete. We can now found settlements. Military science lab. Let's get that on the way. So we can now found settlements. I believe should we be able to upgrade those? Settlement core. Yes, we can. So what we'll do is we'll go back over to Utopia Planitia, and we are going to upgrade this to a settlement core. Upgrade in space. I'm going to go all the way up. So you and low Earth orbit. Let me get to resistance factions only. Iron Duke, upgrade. Can I scroll through? No, I can't. Okay, Iron Duke, you're good. You're upgrading. You're upgrading. Quick build modules. What the hell does this do? If you'd like to skip review of cost options and confirmation, yes, please do that. Build. Build all these upgrades out. And yeah, we've got these yards being built, or these things being built, and they'll be done in a while, a bloody while, that is.
The needle.
But no, that will give us settlement cores, which should allow us to expand how much we're actually colonizing on these areas, which is what we need to do. Did the North Sea ice or just get deleted? I'd imagine so. Oh, not the North Sea ice, the Greenland. Again, they're trying to crack down into Russia.
Our people are in charge.
Okay. We got rid of the Pakistan problem. Abandoned nation. I don't care for this. Get as many spoils as possible, then get the hell out of the country. We just queued them, which means that they don't now have those nuclear weapons, which is what I like to see and what I like to know.
We found something.
Investigate aliens. Okay, we're still trying to gain control over it, but we should have that ship finishing up soon, I would imagine. Fleet construction, ship construction. 7 days, just 1 week to go. Obviously, we can't build any more yet because we need those volatiles. We have 30 over capacity. Well, that will be over soon, though, won't it? I would imagine that we'll be able to deal with that. In terms of, we will get our Habs back, because we have plenty available. Problem is that we don't have enough available. I'm going to have to stop that then. I will initially stop that. Stop. Cancel. 2 new sectors with 4 modules each allows the construction of tier 2 modules. I'm gonna have to wait. I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Okay.
Where do you
You're in
need
Pakistan. Try and go over here. Start purging some people. Perhaps you get a coup d'etat over in Belarus, which might be useful. Let's go for purging, though. Sweden seems like an ample target.
Targeting the opposition. Standing by.
Go for this. You improve public
I will tell our
campaign.
story.
You
for
can
orders.
start going
Where to?
in. Looks like you can't actually. Well,
I
just
will try
improve the
to sway
public's
the
opinion,
public.
and then we can
Right.
just crack down, or can we purge? No, we can't. Okay, build defenses. We have defenses pretty much everywhere. We
Protecting
just
our
need to
interests.
keep up
Your
the
orders?
operations. Investigate alien activity. What the hell's going on here? Bunch of alien activity going on right now.
Securing our control.
Okay, we should have coming up here in 7 days what we want. There's a military science lab. Energy lab, fission reactor array, commercial rocket companies, commercial research, funding Cermat Nerva drive. Let's go for better fusion. Gonna try and get some kind of a military up, or military navy up. We'll have the first naval ship at least. Okay. First human warship launched. Fantastic. The tin can ship launched. There it is. Beautiful. Romeo One has been built. And let me go look at ship construction. Let me go look at Romeo One. There we go. That's our fleet here. Let me go to our HABs and let me go to Sun Tzu Station. Can we get a... Yeah, we can upgrade these guys with the new yards. And oh yes, mission control is now back. Fantastic. Okay. Without remaining control, I'm going to keep going into Mars. We can found a settlement. Terra, there we go, settlement founded. And then I'm going to found... We can just found outposts on some of these other worlds. But what I'll do with the remaining is I'm probably just going to have that for low Earth orbit operations. Control that. We need 22.9 to launch an orbital. That's annoying. Well, in terms of HABs, we are going to get those 2 shipyards up, which is good. We're going to get more mining up. We really need to get in control of this and have a look at the tech tree. Let's have a look at the tech tree then. So, we need Principles of Space Warfare, Missile Warfare Doctrine. This will get us missiles. So, we kind of need to go down these doctrines, I think. Viral Mass Communications, Great Nations, United North America. Okay, that gives us a bunch of stuff. United Movements, the Caliphate, Central. Okay, that also gives a bunch of stuff. In situ resource utilization, visible combat lasers. I think we have to go down this line of tree if I'm looking at that correctly. Okay, so now the question becomes, what do we do with the ship? So this is the ship, operation assigned. There it is, beautiful. It's docked right now. It's a beautiful little ship. It's got its 6 ion drives. It's got its missile launchers ready to go. And how do we launch this puppy? I'm not exactly too sure on that. Fleet ship construction. No operation assigned. Romeo One's a fine name, but I want to know how to launch. Damage report. Yeah, that's cool. Let me have a look at the codex. Codex. Let's have a look. Ship design. Fleets. Fleet operations. So, fleets may undertake operations when they are in orbit and not in the transfer. They are this. Okay, do we need to... I understand. I think that's what we need to do. Back to game. This is this station. This is Sun Tzu Station. We have a fleet here. We have this fleet. We can undock the ship. Which is... Can we see that actually in dock? I presume so. Well, we're going to undock the ship anyway. Currently in low Earth orbit.
Their hearts and minds.
And if we go over to it, I would imagine it's still on this same orbit. Go find me Romeo One. Romeo One is now here. Where the hell is it? I don't see it. I think it's here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, transfer. Launches to a target orbit. Merge fleets. Destroy HAB. Scuttle ships. Transfer. No operations and how do we engage an enemy force? Transfer to lunar orbit potentially, but it looks like we can't engage any enemy forces because there's no one in orbit. Is there anyone coming our way? Victor 13 is not. These guys are heading backwards. Victor 17 is heading to low Vesta orbit. We don't have any known enemy ships on the way. Okay, well, we'll just keep building up our forces. Still, very, very cool. We do have that now. Let me just click off you. Let me go back to the planet. But that does seem very, very good. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, right?
We're winning their hearts and minds.
And again, there's a bunch of influence as well, which we can use to buy something. So we can buy the main intelligence directorate, which will provide us with... We'll lose income, but we'll gain a bunch of stats. So we gain the FSB, basically. Yeah, why not? Confirm purchase. Augment administration. And we can also do Galatia metals. And some of these others. You get your admin up. Volpera Interactive. Yeah, grab you. You grab command. You are good. You are also good. This slot will show an enemy counselor we have turned to our cause. Well, the good news is that we now have this under wraps. We also now have the mission controls available properly. We will make a new proper space station in the eventually, but right now we can't. Breakthrough. Pitch to investors, draw more talent. That's a lot of money. Go for that. That gives us research, pulsar drive. That may unlock pulsar drive in the future. That's a big one. Potassium heat sinks. Commercial rocket companies construction module. That's construction of construction module. We can build platforms in space. I like that. That seems very useful. Estimated completion will be the 12th of December. That'll be for
Then
the
they can
ecology.
clean or cook or restock supplies. If they're eating my food.
Space agriculture. Hydroponics bays. Orbital hospital. Predictive genetics. Principles of space warfare. Principles of space warfare, please. Put one into that. And then with the rest, I'm going to invest. Direct investment into Unity, I think. I'm going to try to get the Unity situation sorted out here. 9k, confirm investment. Invest into Unity. Get that up. Over here, we're going to direct invest into boost technology, which is really cheap to do. And spend that bloody money.
Recon complete.
Investigating aliens looks to be good. Okay, I think that's where we'll leave the episode off. We have managed to just get our first ship, the Orpheus, the Romeo One. I'm not sure what it's going to be able to do. Probably not a lot, but it's the first in probably many. And if we just spam them out, maybe we can actually destroy something. I have no idea. I will see you guys next time. Please like, comment, subscribe. Really does help me out. Goodbye.